Alright, we're going to go through the reports area of the CanopyCode ribbon. Let's set up a project. We're just going to do 25 trees. I'm going to import that here with specimen trees. Right now it's just adding it as tree data. It's not going to show it visibly. Nothing's being updated. It's just new trees. So update, but there's that. I'm going to set the LOD, close polylines, press enter after I select it. That was LOD, not a property line. Right away, I can go to validate and make sure that they're all set here. They are. Now I'm going to hit, you could do place from CSV, but I'm going to hit analyze first because I just want to go ahead and get them in there. It saves a step. Alright, so we're going to do tables. So to create a table, I come in here, let me make sure the viewports are turned on. Actually, I think they're just on a white layer. So all I do is draw in, like that's the viewport there, I'll draw in a rectangle. And then I'll push it to, first change it to 10 scale. Right now it's locked, but you can unlock it. And over here you can change it to annotation and standard to 10 scale. And then after I do that, I make sure it's locked. I'll take that rectangle, I will do CS or CH space, and then I'll push it through. And that's where the rectangle I saw, but that's how I created these rectangles approximately. That's why I have 3 sheets, but I only need 1 sheet right now. So when I create that table, I'll select table. I like to leave a lot of these defaults. Sometimes they'll come in, if it's different, you want to make sure that removes on and all these things. I like to put it on the saved and removed column. You can do all a single table if you want. And this is really important. Use to find sheet areas. That's a good thing to have on. I'm going to hit generate, and I'm going to select this one here, press enter, and there's our table, which is really helpful. And then let's go add a legend, because that's the next button here. When a legend, I'm going to select legend. Oh, and going back, you can hit edit table, regenerate table, and then just export CSV as well. So you can export the CSV file from that. The legend, you can do the same thing. Create legend, edit legend, regenerate legend. Site info, you can create site info, edit site info, regenerate site info. But for legend, and whenever you click it, it's just going to create a legend. I usually just use the defaults here. You can give it more rules and location information, but I like just the default. Press OK, click it. In paper space, you can also add it to model space. So there's the legend. And if you turn off like the structural root plate, you can do that by coming in here, scroll down, structural root plate, turn that off, hit save, and hit analyze again, and it should update the tree legend as well. And regenerate, it's not updated, it updated the plan, so all the structural root plate's gone. But now we're going to see if it does the legend, which it should. There we go. And also took that structural root plate off of there as well. So we did a table, a legend. Let's do some site info. For site info, that's going to look at the property line and the limits of disturbance information. And you can change this information if you want. I'm going to hit OK. There we go, and it adds it right there. If anything changed with LOD, you hit analyze and it'll refresh it there. If you want to add a certain area like an easement, let's just draw a rectangle here. And I went into paper space. I'm going to set area. I'm going to do area number 1. Can I do 1 through 4? I'm going to call it easement. And then I'm going to select this closed polyline. And then come back to site info. We'll just delete it and make a new one. And there we go, the easement. It's going to have that as well. Now it has the easement there, and information is acreage and square foot. And that is the reports area.